Hey guys, I got some happy mail from Live Love Posh. I'm gonna open her up, see what's in there, and then I'm gonna see what I can make out of the things that are in there. This is a first for me, going from box to finished, so we'll see. Hang around. Okay, so we have first an A5 dot grid notebook. And then some other things. Let's see. I haven't even taken them out of the box or anything. So, and for your convenience, I am now a Live Love Posh affiliate. I have an affiliate link in the description. I do appreciate you if you use that link at no extra cost to you. You can also use Nikki10 for 10% off anything, excluding boxes, bundles, things of that sort. Okay, so what do you guys want to start with first? I'm going to save the best for last, which is going to be this notebook because it is beautiful. I'm going to start with the Twilight Blooms journaling pack. These journaling packs are pretty awesome because it has pretty much everything you need to make a journaling spread, which is pretty nifty. But they do come in these individual pieces. It's not a book. It's an actual pack of papers, stickers, whatever you want to call them. And Twilight Blooms. I love the colors already. These jewel tone colors, they're some of my favorites. So let's see what we have in here. So this comes as a card. You can tear up, cut up, use whatever you need. Beautiful. I mean, guys, these colors, I'm stunned. They're beautiful colors. It looks like a little bird cage with the flowers coming out. You got what is that, a dove? And this little frame. Oh my gosh, how cute. And then of course you got the clusters, the normal clusters, the individual pieces of art and flowers. Then you have frames. That is so pretty, beautiful, gorgeous. See how that's kind of muted, not completely white. I love that. You can kind of see the flowers in the background. Of course you have the frames. Very, very pretty. I love this, how it's in that circle. Then of course you got the boxes and the bullet points. These bullet points look interesting. Oh no, I thought maybe they were made to look like this, but they're not. That's just how they're cut. Let me put that back on there. See how it has the little circle? I thought it was a circle inside of a circle. It isn't, but that's okay. But you have the boxes that go with it, some little headers and some lists. And then you have letters, pretty letters made out of florals, so pretty. Then you just have colored letters, 2 of those with both letters and numbers. Then you have the sticker strips. They're made to look like washi tape, but they're not a washi tape material. It's a sticker material, so they're called sticker strips, even though I know some people call them washi strips. But look at these colors. This color right here, guys, this is saying hello Nikki right here. This color is gorgeous with those purples. Yes, beautiful. Even got the little card here. They're stickers, but you can tear them up, cut them up, use them as one big piece if you want. Very pretty. This color is calling my name. This one is 2. I love that. Those 2 colors are my favorite colors. Not that it really matters to y'all, but and then you have another little card that you can use as decoration. And that was the Twilight Blooms from Live Love Posh journaling pack. Then I have some Christmas ones. Now, I didn't get everything that she offers. I only ordered a few things. So this isn't everything. Where'd my sticker go? There it is. So you guys get on there and see what else she's got going on because lots of stuff. So this is an actual journaling kit. It is a book. It is binded like a book. And it has all the things, guys. So let's get started with the beautiful Christmas stuff that everybody is probably gonna love. Starting off already, love it. I love how it has that cartoony feel, and it has little candy canes. Look at that big old one right there. And I love a good corner piece. And you got, what are those? Are those roses? I'm gonna say they are. I'm not sure. I'm terrible with flower names, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But then you got candy canes, and then you have all the little elements. Look at the little striped with the pink. I love the touches of pink that are in Christmas these days. It just kind of breaks it up from all the green and the red monotony, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I love me a good green and red spread, but sometimes break it up with a little different colors. I love that's where they have the pink comes in, some blueberries, the slippers, the wrapping paper, and the little car or the little tray with the stuff on it. I love this chair with all the presents. Of course, you got to have pajamas, cookies. This is so cute. And then you got one with everything. You got the presents and the tray of cookies and stuff. And then you got, I'm sorry about my cat. We got a new cat. This is my grandkitty. It's Ben, or Ben. And he is very nosy. He likes to be included in everything. So you may see him for a while because he'll be around for a while. It's my daughter's cat, and he's dirty. But yeah, he likes to be in the middle of everything. Okay, so the pajamas. I got 2 things of pajamas. And then you have the string light and the girls with their jammies on. Oh, the books. The books with the plaid. So pretty. And of course you got the planners because we are planner girls and guys. So, and ornaments. You got the ornaments and the cookies and the little, the face mask. And it's so cute. Oh, the Santa mug with the hot cocoa and the the candy canes. And then here is where the journaling part, she has stickers that are already made, like torn or bundled up like this. You just take them off and set them down and you're done pretty much with that piece. These are little boxes that you can use to write on, or you can use them just as decoration. Some more like scrap looking paper with elements put together. See, these have actual like stickers on. It's supposed to be torn. And then you got, look at this. It's one big line of Christmas gifts. I love that. And then of course you got the tags that you can use for writing in. And you got some more elements already put together. The rustic look, it looks like lace. That's pretty cool. This one does too. I really like that. And then just other elements. You got wax seals and little cartoony flowers. The rustic and the cartoony together is what makes it for me. I think they did a great job. It looks great. Okay. And then you got more of the sticker strips. Here's one that's actually cut out as flowers, instead of just straight. It has the humps and lumps. Look at this. This one's cool. It's snowflake lights, but in like a sticker strip. And then you have letters, like candy cane looking, or actually kind of like the pillows. And then you got the color of what was the, the elements on the edge. Let me show you. This one right here matches this, which is cool. And you got the plaid, stripes, plaid, and then you can just have red and green, which is cool. Then you have the cards that you can cut up. They are double-sided. You can cut them up, and what I like to do is kind of rip around the edge so it's not such a harsh line. And then I use it like that, but you can use them however. You can just cut them like this and then write in it or put a picture in it or whatever. Just put it off to the side as an element. Comes in 2 different sides. Then there's the bigger ones. These are half pages that are stickers. I'm sorry, these are not stickers. These are just like cardstock. These are not stickers. I repeat myself. These are just little pieces of cardstock that you could rip up, cut up, and use. And then you get the half size, which is so different on the back. Isn't that nice? I really like this. Things that already kind of look like picture frames, or where you can just set it down and write in it and then decorate a little bit around it and you have it made. Here's the full sheets. They're getting into the full sheets now where you can do whatever you want with it. Different on the back. And then you have this beautiful one. I love the lace with the cartoony roses. And then you have the that. My words are hard today. And then you have more of the cartoony flowers. I really like how they look cartoony. I know I keep saying that, but I really like that. So that's Merry and Bright Journaling Kit. Then we have this very large Christmas book. It's called Christmas Love. It is very thick. Very, very thick. You can tell just by looking at that. It is nice and thick. So this is Christmas Love. And this is on, I don't know if I mentioned that, but all of these stickers are paper. There are no clear stickers at all. Let me double check, but they're all paper. I think it's the same with the journaling pack. Pretty sure they're all paper. Yep. So this is paper with all these nice poinsettias. You got the high heels and the deer with the ornaments. And I always love a good post during Christmas. The light post with the little flowers or what ribbons or whatever they put on them. Always festive to me. Got other little lanterns. Beautiful. Just the traditional red with the poinsettias. This is paper, and then you have gorgeous, look at the detail in this, just gorgeous, of these little scenes set up. Look at the little china cabinet. Awesome. This is like my dream house when I was a kid. My mom always decorated for Christmas. Everything was Christmassy. Nothing was not touched. And this is just kind of like me living my childhood again. It wasn't quite this nice, don't get me wrong. We weren't quite that well off, but my mom did not disappoint when it came to Christmas decorations. And this reminds me of that. It brings me back home to being a child again. These are both on paper. Gorgeous. gorgeous detail. Then you have the Christmas bucket list. Make holiday treats, cookies and milk for Santa, wrap gifts, read holiday books, decorate for Christmas, donate toys, send letters to Santa, decorate the tree, make holiday crafts, build a snowman, host Christmas dinner, Christmas shopping, make a wreath, enjoy hot cocoa, visit Santa, hang the stockings, make a gingerbread house, and Christmas cookie exchange. You have two of those, both on paper. This is actually on clear, and this is the more muted red, almost pink. I dare to say that it is pink, yes. Beautiful detail as usual. The presents. Look at this antique looking chair. That's gorgeous. We actually have some in our house that look like this that we got from a couple off of like Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. They were getting rid of them super cheap. Beautiful. I love them. That's what that makes me think of. And the detail is amazing. The books. I'm ranting, y'all. Sorry. Okay, we got the shake, like the candy cane shake, the wreath, and then little puffs of wreath right there. Both on clear. And then you have the scenes over here. These are on clear. The little wreath. What do you call that? The garland. The garland. You got the scenes and the squares. These are clear. These are not paper. And then you got the window scene, the outside of a house, candies, little clothings like sweaters and books. And then you got a book with a candle and a cup of something, like a mug of something, chocolate, hot chocolate maybe, or coffee. And then you got the gingerbread house, both on clear. You got two of them on clear. And then you got the more pastel muted colors. This is gorgeous. Letters to Santa with the little doggy. And you got the lady in her socks and her leggings and her sweater, you know, the cozy. The Let It Snow. And then this just says Live, Love, Posh. Then you got wrapping paper, I believe, or firewood maybe. Sorry guys. There's a wreath. One little doggy. I love it. I love these colors. The green and the blue and the pink. These are on paper. You get two of those. And you get some flowers to match. These are on paper. I know I'm going really slow. Let me speed it up a little bit. And then you have, this is on clear, the gold and the pink and the city settings. They, you know, like give you the illusion of you being in the city with a bunch of pink decor and pink chairs, and two of those on clear. And then you get these beautiful flowers and snowflakes that are pink. This is on clear. You get two of those on clear. Then you get the burgundy, the dark red, and the green, the dark green, like the forest green. There's some ice skates. You got little trees and pillows with books, and there's a little picnic basket. And then you got a huge scene one. This is one big sticker here. Yeah, that is one large sticker. But look at these cute little, like, that's like a pink, like a light pink. I think that's pretty. Moving on. Two of those on clear. Look at the little cookies with the gingerbread. This is on clear. You gotta look at that little house, little tree house. Then you have the outside setting of the outside and the beautiful house. Two of those on clear. Then pink and silver and gold, or gray and gold, however you want to look at it. Look at the gnome. I love the gnomes. The little dog. I love it. It's so pretty. All of it. So there's a little bitty gnome. I love this wrapping paper. Oh, there, of course, a planner. This is on paper. You get two of those. And of course, you get the different colors, flowers to match. Live, Love, Posh is usually really good about giving flowers to match. This is absolutely stunning. Pink with the nutcracker and the typewriter and the old school carousel. Oh man, I love this one. Very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. These are on clear, two of them. More little elements and flowers to go along with it. Look at those pretty candles. Two on clear. And then you have like a seaside Christmas. The, you know, the obvious blue tones and neutral tones. There's a little picture set with, of course, a tiny bit of Christmas cheer. You got the outside scene, the golf cart decorated with presents and lights. You got the outside with the lights hung up and the tablecloth put down. The palm tree with the lights on it. Very cute. Of course, the boxes and the scene inside the box. The books, sandcastle. You get two of those on paper. And then you get more elements. You get the little surfboard, more of the palm trees, and then the flowers to go with it. I hear my cat trying to get back up here somewhere. So you hear some noises, that's him. Two of those on paper. Look at the coconut. That's an ornament. How cute is that? That is so cute, guys. And the little fish tail, or no, mermaid tail, I'm sorry. Ooh, this she's killing it. Y'all, I've seen these not in person. This is the first time I've seen it in person. I've seen it online, of course, but these colors, she's rocking it with these colors and the way that it's drawn. I love how the flat cartoon effect, these colors. Did I say these colors? I really like these colors. Sorry, I'll stop saying it. Okay. Got the nutcracker and the toys with the boxes and just beautiful colors. Sorry. I'll move on, so I'll stop saying that. But I really like this set. Just lots of little elements. She got ornaments, and there's a train and some clothes and a dear Santa. There's a little perch. I don't know. Is that a window? I can't tell. But anyway. Okay, those are on clear. 2 of those on clear. And then you have the retro, which of course I love as well. The bookstore, the books, the book ticket. What is this? Some kind of toy. I don't know. I'm a little naive when it comes to stuff these days the kids have. But there's a little bookshelf and the Polaroids. This is on paper. You get 2 on paper. And more of the toys and stuff. The little elements on paper. These colors are fabulous. Look like a little Polly Pocket. My dog's sleeping. She's over there dreaming. I just can't win today with all these noises. I should do it. I woke her up a little bit. But all the little elements that go with it. I love the blue and the light blue and the mint green. The retro vibe. It's like a bookish set, which is what I love. You guys probably figured that out by now, but I just now kind of got the hang of it, the fact that it's, more of a book theme. I get it now, though. That's why I love it even more. Ooh, these colors with the sweaters. That house is nice. I love how it's like a watercolor feel. 2 of these on paper. And you got boxes, more little decorations. I love this. 2 on paper. You get the same thing in kind of more of the traditional colors, it looks like, on paper. That mystical feeling, all this makes it feel kind of whimsical. That's the word. 2 of those on paper. And of course you have to have the plaid. And this is killing it. I love the girls in the sweaters. I love these arch boxes. I'm not usually arch box person, but I love the plaid. The black and white. Oh, what would that be? A leopard or a cheetah? One of those. Anyway, it says Slay All Day, Merry, and then you have like little pieces of torn paper. 2 of those on paper. And then you get some quotes. It says Jolly Vibes Only. The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. All the jingle ladies believe in the magic. Santa's favorite, Merry Christmas, Christmas Advent, Peace on Earth, Merry Christmas, Slay All Day, Snowflake Wishes, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas, Christmas Movies and Chill, Cozy Blankets, Christmas Movies, December 25, and it says Slay. You have 1 clear and 1 paper. Holiday Cheer, 25, Cotton-Headed Ninny Muggins, Noel, Merry Mood Activated, Merry Christmas, La 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 La, Slay the Season, Countdown to Christmas, Snuggle and Watch It Snow, Slay All Day, Hello December, Nice-ish, Merry Christmas, Believe, In a World Full of Grinches, Be a Cindy Lou, Comfy and Cozy, Dear Santa, I Can Explain. Get 1 clear and 1 paper. And then you get boxes. This is like a dark maroon, the red, light pink. You got like a teal, aqua color, turquoisey. Then you have like a mint green, a light blue. 2 of those in these size boxes. And you get them in the big boxes. You get headers and bullet points. And you get all the colors. That's it for that. So last but not least, let me move this guy out of the way here. This is the A5 dot grid notebook. 150 dot grid pages, 5mm dot grid, 160 GCM thick paper, gold gilded edges, no ghosting or bleeding, 2 satin bookmarks. And this is the teal, because teal is my favorite color. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, probably. It's beautiful boxes, traditional Live Love Posh. Gold and the black and the... Oh, guys, I'm speechless. Look at it. Let me bring her a little closer here. Y'all, how beautiful that is. I'm whispering like I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. But it's like denim. It's like a suede denim. I don't know how to explain it. It's gorgeous though. And it's so soft. Okay, let's take a look on the inside. With the Live Love Posh notebooks, they actually have a picture on the inside instead of just the gilding or the little, you know what I'm trying to say. Most of them you don't see pictures big like this. I'm not hating on the ones that don't have the pictures. I think they're both beautiful in their own way, but I really love that this is on here because I'm so used to the ones that have the gilding on the inside with the gold or the silver or the, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but this is different for me. I've never seen this, but I'm not big on, I'm new to the notebook game. So this may be something you've seen before, but I haven't. But I have seen that. There's a pocket, which is really nice. And then of course, picture. And the dot grid. Now that is a little darker than what I'm used to. I'm used to it being a little lighter with the other notebooks that I use, the actual dot grid itself, but I love it. The amount of space in between the dots are great. I love the gilding, the gold edging. I think this is gorgeous, and let's see what I can make out of it. Let me clean up real quick and we're gonna make something. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I've decided to use the Twilight Blooms, and I forgot to let you know that this collection comes out today at 1:00 p.m. Central. So if there is a name page, yes there is, I'm gonna work on that. I don't usually make it pretty, but with this book I feel like that it should be. So I'm gonna first start with these little letters right here and write my name, and I really like the floral ones. So let's start with N-I-K-K-I. So there's going to be a K in the middle. So let's go ahead and start with a K. I'm going to cut off the bottom, get this white spot or this white border off of there. That way it kind of just lays flush on the line. And then I think I'm going to get a blue eye. Do the same thing with it. And then what color? Let's get a maroon K. It'll be a little bit off because the I is a little bit bigger than normal. Or not as big as the K. I mean, I'm backwards. Sorry. Story of my life. And then maybe another blue. Luckily I have a short name, huh? I'm just gonna do one of these across the bottom. Well, not the bottom, but kind of like underneath my name, just to jazz it up a little bit. But I kind of want to rip it. Oh, that's all kinds of try that again. Try not to get it so tight so that way it doesn't warp my page. But then I'm just gonna put my thumb here really quickly, rip it. I like it. Okay, let's save this color for later. And then I want to get something similar in size. Let's get this, because I want to go the opposite way. It's a little crooked, but you know what? That's okay. So put my thumb, quick rip. Let's put this up first, and then I'm gonna just trim it. And I think that'll be good for my name page. And I'm gonna move on to the next page. Clean off my scissors because it starts to get on my nerves with all this junk on here. So I like that. It's pretty cute for a name page. These are nice and thick pages. Okay, let's put a book under here since this is brand new. That way it'll kind of lay flat. And I really like, of course, this color. Ooh, surprise, right? Surprise! I'm gonna use this one, but I'm gonna trim it out first on the line that was already kind of cut. The best I can anyway. I'm not perfect. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of rip this apart. I'm gonna use a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. Or how do I want to do this? Like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. I'm gonna go with this. I like this. Excuse the mess. I'm gonna go ahead and just round it off a little bit. Save me the trouble later. And it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be good enough. And here comes my kitty. All up in my business like he doesn't even care. Excuse me, kitty. Mr. Ben Ben. Okay, let's put the other one down. Maybe not round this off as much. And we're gonna set it right here. That one's better, yeah. And then let me find, what else would I like to do? Maybe that's cute. I love this little guy with the bird cage. Get back. Excuse me, Ben Ben. Excuse me, Ben Ben. that's really pretty. And let's see what I can use at the top. I think I might use this in, might make another corner piece, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the corner. I am loving these colors. Sorry if you just saw my head. So now I'm gonna make my own for the other side. Get the cat hair off first. I try and save my scraps just in case I want to use them on like the edge. Not this one, that one's too small, but on the edge of something. Okay, I like, oh, I need to round this off. I think that's pretty cute, and I kind of want to fill up the bottom, so let's see what I can put. Let's use this. I think this is gorgeous. We're just gonna kind of set that right there. Let's see, I might just put a really big one. I really like this brown, or this this brown. Apparently I don't know my colors. This blue rose right there. Just kind of fill out the bottom, make a little border, and then let's use one of these small ones. Or actually, I think I'm gonna get another one because I like this leaf, and just kind of put that there. Okay, I think that's really pretty. I think I might do the top as well, but I have this really long one I think I'm gonna use. And that will make a lot of it finished. And I'm gonna use my leftover leaf, and I'm gonna actually twist this around. So I'm gonna move my thing out of the way and use my leftover scrap right here. Kind of blend that. And then we kind of have a border at the top as well. And then all I have left to do is I'm gonna put down some boxes. I really like these that are kind of, have the muted florals underneath them. And what else? Let's do a circle. Excuse me, Ben Ben. And I like this other, actually let's use a square since we kind of use that rectangle over there. And then let's do this. That's different, huh? And guys, I think that's it. When I do just a flat daily spread that's not Dutch doors, this is pretty much all I do. And then I will put important things in here, and then I will just write out whatever I'm doing that day, my prayer requests, just whatever catches my eye and makes me feel happy, I will write it down. And guys, let me move Ben Ben so you can see this. So let me go over what is coming out. So of course you got different colors. This is not the only color that we have. There is a fuchsia, a red, and a navy, if I remember correctly. We have Christmas Love. We have the Merry and Bright journaling kit. And then we have the Twilight Blooms journaling pack. And that will come out today at 1:00 p.m. Central. You can use Nikki10 for 10% off. And I will have my affiliate link in the description. And I appreciate you guys using that. It really does help support me in this channel and all of the products that I use, because I did have to order this myself. I did not receive this complimentary. So I hope you guys have a good day. My cat's gonna eat my hand off. Or have a good night, depending on where you live, and I'll talk to you later.